Hey guys, welcome back to Swahili. It's me, Tristan. Today I'm here with my friend and model, Nellie Hernandez, and she's going to be teaching us how to contour. So, let's get started.
Powder set, yes. K now impress. Kill him in that dress. Kill him in that.
So first I grab a concealer to highlight underneath my areas, right underneath my eye, on my nose, right on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and on my forehead. So I would recommend grabbing a concealer that is a shade lighter than your skin tone so that the highlight actually appears when you blend it. And you can use either a blender or, like me right now, I'm just using my finger. And honestly, it doesn't matter which one you choose. I just wouldn't recommend using a brush just because then you'll have streaky lines underneath your eyes. You also want to make sure you pat it into your skin. You don't want to rub it because then you're just taking off product and that's pretty pointless. Now I'm going to take a setting powder. It doesn't matter if it's translucent or has a yellow undertone to it. I have golden undertones, so I like to use the Ben Nye banana powder. So I'm just going to use that to bake right here. And baking just means you take this powder and you leave it there just for a while, and that's going to set your concealer, and it'll make sure it doesn't crease, especially underneath your eyes. If that bakes, I'm going to move on to contour, and I am going to use a powder contour just because I have oily skin. If you would like to use a concealer that's a darker shade, that also works. So I like to use this very thin brush because I feel like I have more control when it comes to contouring. You always want to be light-handed because it's better to build up than to just have a heavy streak. So you want the strongest part of your contour to be right here. So I just build up in circular motions right there. And if you want to make sure your line isn't too low or too high, I do this weird thing. I like smile and like follow that line, and then that should help. So like I said, build up. You don't want the line also to go all the way right here. I would say stop like halfway through your eye. Now I'm gonna go and put some on my nose. And I put some right underneath also my jawline, and it just makes it more defined. This definitely helps for people who have, like, you know, double chins and whatnot. It just makes it look more angular, I guess. So it looks a little messy as per usual, so I'm going to take that same setting powder and I'm going to use that to sharpen it right here. I'm going to take a regular powder brush and I'm going to grab a setting powder that's around my complexion, but I like to grab more sheer powders because when you take pictures, you don't want this powder to look very cakey. So when you add just a little bit, it makes it look better and match your complexion more in pictures. I'm just gonna wipe that away. Good now. But that is how I contour my face, and hope you guys enjoyed.
Powder set, yes. K now impress. Kill him in that dress. Kill him in that.